Good afternoon. My name is Amy Todd from Amy's Creative Wishes. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and I sell the products I feature in these videos. Today, we are making two fun folds, and we're using the Color and Contour bundle, which consists of this beautiful stamp set and the coordinating dies. So, first card we are making today is called a book fold. And I'm casing mine from, I forgot to do the inside on this one. Well, we'll do the inside when I make it today. This book fold I got from a demonstrator named Libby Fens. However, hers was a smaller version of this. So I just made this to be a standard card base. Standard size card, which is 5.5 by 4.25. So this is in Fresh Freesia, and today I'm going to switch it up and do it in Pale Papaya. So what you need is a card base 4.25 by 11, scored at 4.25 and 5.5. One piece of basic white cardstock measures 1 inch by 4, and 2 pieces of basic white squared 4 by 4, and then a piece of ribbon. And this is, let's see, this is about 15.5 inches, but I probably won't need that much. I just wanted to make sure I give myself enough to tie it into a knot. So to get started, we're going to start with our stamping. So I'm going to put the card base to the side and the ribbon, and I really need to change my blades. I don't know why I keep forgetting. On my trimmer. Okay, so let's start with our stamping on the front of the card, which is, oops, You're Absolutely Amazing, the floral image, and the filled in for the floral image, the colored version. And as I said, we're doing Pale Papaya. So this is monochromatic. It's so all one color. So this just gets stamped in the bottom right corner. You're Absolutely Amazing. And then the flower gets stamped to the left. And then this fill-in image fills in the flowers perfectly, but I want to stamp it off so it's a little lighter. I need to bring it closer to me so I can see and make sure I'm... Yep, there we go. There we go. So I don't know if you can see that, but it's just ever so slightly lighter. Oh, no, we're not done. So that's for the front of the card. This is that 1 inch strip along the side, and I just used the speckle stamp for that. There we go. And let's do the inside as well. And what I'm going to do for the inside is take that floral image again and just stamp part of it in the bottom right corner. And again, the filled in image. Stamped off. And there we go. And that leaves you plenty of room to write. Okay, so now it's just putting it together. This card is extremely simple and quick. That's why I like this fun fold. So let's fold on the creases. So this one is folded normally, and then this one is folded back. And then we're going to glue this portion down. So to do that, I'm going to use my tear and tape. Along that scored edge, and then along so this again is 4 1/4, scored at 4 1/4 and 5 1/2. So I just have some tear and tape close to those two scored lines, and then I'm gonna get the release tape. Oops. And then just fold that over. And there we go. We have our book fold. And next, I'm going to put that 1-inch strip along here. And then this on the front. And this on the inside. And I don't know what that is. Doesn't look like ink, but there's some sort of smudge. Okay. So, and then the only thing left to do is the ribbon. So, I just tie it around. Oops. Of course, it's going to be difficult because I'm on camera. So, tie it in a knot. If I can. There we go. Yep. See, I didn't need that much, but it's easier to have the excess to tie it. So those just get trimmed. And then the only thing left to do is to add some of these jewels. And these are the 2021 to 2023 in color jewels. So I will use the pale papaya with my take your pick tool and the putty end. And there's large and small. So there's a large and 2 small. And there we go. That is our first card. Done and done. Oh, hi Jennifer, how are you? We will be using these jewels in a second card too, but I don't want to lose them, so put them back in their package. So, that is our first card. And you're absolutely amazing. I mean, that can be for anything. It's great for a thank you card or just even a thinking of you card. To a good friend or a family member. Really anything. So, could be their birthday. Anyway, so these are the two. I did fresh freesia as my sample. And we just did pale papaya now. So that's those cards. And then the double Z fold. I should have showed you at the beginning of the video and I didn't. But this is the double Z fold. And I could say who I cased this by, but quite honestly, so many people have this out. I don't know who the original designer of the double Z fold is. But if you look at it this way, that's why it's called a double Z, is because of the two Z's when you hold it this way. Or actually, I guess it's this way to be Z's. So that's the next card we're making, and I'm not changing up the colors. I'm doing exactly the same. So it's here for you now and in better days ahead. That also can be for any number of things. So first, I have a card base, which is Evening Evergreen. It's 4 1/4 by 11, scored at 5.5 and 8 1/4. I have the second piece that makes the double Z. This is 3 1/4 by 10, scored at 4.5 and 7 1/4. Piece of basic white scrap. I have a DSP layer and a basic white. They measure the same at 3 by 2.5. I have this DSP, which measures 3 by 4 1/4. I have this basic white, which I die cut using the coordinating dies, and it's the one in the middle. So the third largest or the third smallest, however you want to say it. It's the one in the middle. And then I just have a small piece, which is a 1/2 inch by 2.5 inches. And this DSP that I'm using is from the Beauty of the Earth Designer Series paper. And I don't know if you're aware, but started yesterday. There's 9 DSPs, Designer Series papers, that are on sale. And it goes from July 1st to August 2nd, or while supplies last. So there's a lot of great Designer Series papers on that sale. So I would recommend shopping for the DSP as soon as possible so you don't miss out. Yeah, so you don't miss out on that. So I'm going to start with stamping the flower image that I'm going to die cut. Because I don't know if you noticed, but on here, the flower is actually die cut and then glued on there rather than just stamped directly on it. Yeah, so we're going to stamp that. And again, just like we did on the last, and I'm using, polished pink ink. Just like we did on the last card with the filled in image. I stamped it off. And then, there we go. Okay, so I'll put that aside for the moment. I want to get all my stamping done and out of the way. So I need this, and I need this. And I'm going to use soft succulent for the sentiments. So it's here for you. Oh, here for you now, sorry. And that gets stamped in the top right corner. And then, and in Better Days Ahead, gets stamped on the 3 by 2.5 piece of basic white, and it just barely fits. And that's at the top. See what I mean? It just barely fits there, so. So that's that. That's it for the stamping. So, what I'm going to do, I am going to step away for a quick second, and I'm going to die cut this flower with this die, and I'll be right back. Okay, sorry about that. I'm back. I was able to die cut everything except that ahead of time because I wanted you to see me stamp it. So there we go. This now just gets adhesive on the back. And it just gets put diagonally on here, like so. And that little half strip by 2.5, that gets put to the bottom of this layer. Just to decorate it a little bit on the inside. So we'll put those up to the side, and now it's putting together this Z-fold. So this is the 5.5 inch mark. We're gonna fold it and then fold this back on itself. And then this piece gets folded the other way. So this is essentially going to go like this. Okay, I hope you understand that. So, but first I want to attach the designer series papers to this. So let's get this big one. The nice wood grain. I love wood grain. Now it just gets put right there. And this one gets put, which way do I want to do this? I think this way. It just gets put right there. This white, where you have a little spot to write your message. But if this isn't big enough, like if you have a lot you want to say to whoever you're sending this card to, you can always do a 4 by 5.25 piece of basic white on the back of the card and give you plenty of room to write. So I'm going to add glue to this one. The far right strip. And I'm going to fold this in half, or fold it up, and slide this. I don't know if you can see. Slide it under and kind of hover it where it should be, and then let go and push that down. So now it's just like this. And then here, I'm just gonna put a few strips of snail, fold this up and fold this back, and there we go. And there is our double Z fold. Isn't that fun? It's quite easy to make once you get the hang of it. And then this gets put on dimensionals. And I put 5 dimensionals on it so that it hopefully won't get squished in the mail. Now, I'm not 100% sure. You'd have to check with the post office. I don't know. This card may cost extra in postage just because of the layers and how thick the one part of it is. It's thicker than a basic card, so because of the folding back on itself. It just gets put in the center there. And then I'm just going to cut that off. The little end off. And there we go. There's our second card for today. So it's quite simple too. I hope you'll give it a try. And if you do, I hope you'll post pictures. But we need to finish up with some of these gems again. So I'm going to do, let's see, a large soft succulent right here, and a small polished pink right here, and a small evening evergreen right there. So, put those away and so, if you have, oh no, Jennifer, I hope you're okay. You try not to push yourself. I know your foot is possibly healed by now, but, be careful and take care of yourself. Maybe just rest for now. Anyway, I hope you will give this fun fold a try, the double Z fold. It's quite fun. And it's a real wow when you give it to somebody. They really love it. And this other fun fold as well, the book fold, it's quite simple. Just remember to score at 4 1/4 and 5 1/2, and then to tape this portion down, and there you go. You've got a simple book fold. And you still have plenty of room to write. But again, if you want to write more, you can put another piece of basic white on the back. So, I hope you like my fun folds for today. I'm really enjoying doing fun folds lately. I don't know if I'll be doing fun folds again next week. I might. We'll see how I'm feeling and how I get creative and what I want to do. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to me. You can reach me, private message me through this Facebook page, Amy's Creative Wishes, or you can send me an email at amyscreativewishes@gmail.com. I'd be happy to answer any questions or concerns or anything that you might have. Also, if you would like to place an order, perhaps for some of that designer series paper, before the deadline, which is August 2nd, or, like I said, it is while supplies last, so, and some of them are quite nice and very popular, so I wouldn't be surprised if they sell out of some of them before August 2nd. So, yeah, if you want to place an order for that, please reach out to me, again, amyscreativewishes@gmail.com, or if you're comfortable with placing the order yourself, you can go to amyscreativewishes.stampinup.net. And I should say, when I say Amy's, there's no apostrophe there. It's just AMYS Creative Wishes, for both my email and my website. I guess that's it for today. So thank you so much for watching. And, actually, no. I didn't get to do a draw last week because nobody shared. But if you share this video, I'm going to do a draw, and it's still the same items up for grabs. The Seaside Shells stickers and the Star Designer elements, which are adhesive backed. So they're very simple to use, and they're in copper. And these, you know what? Why don't I open these so you guys can see exactly what these are. So they come 3 different shells and 3 different colors. So this could be Bumblebee, maybe. That looks like Flirty Flamingo, and then that's Balmy Blue. And they're quite pretty. They're on, I don't know if the video is picking it up. I don't think it is. No, it's not. But it's on, like, sparkly type paper. I'm sorry, I'm forgetting the words at the moment. But they're really pretty anyway. So, yes, if you share my video and comment shared, I'll enter you into a draw to win one of these 2 items. Actually, make it one of 3 items. There's these beaded pearls. I still have a few extra packs of these. They're great for the inside of flowers. So yeah, any one of those 3 items, your name will be put into a draw to win one. So, and you get to pick which one you want. So, please share this video. It really helps me out. And that is it for today. Well, thank you so much for watching and have yourself a great day. Bye.